Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. The draft is 3 days away. What will we do? I say trade up. They got all of these picks, 21st, 22nd. We had the 21st pick in Jared Allen. Didn't give him the bag. We had all of these draft picks in the high 20s. We don't give him no minutes. Currently, we did well with Nick Claxton, but we drafted Nick Claxton in 2019. Nick Claxton didn't have a season worth talking about for the most part until last season, the 2022-2023 season. So that means 2019, he got drafted the same season as Zion and RJ and John Morant. Nick Claxton is in that draft class. He was second round, 31st pick. What direction do we go with the Brooklyn Nets going forward? This is an interesting question that we need to find an answer to, because right now, the way it's looking, from what I'm hearing, all I hear is about all of these different trade options. The people talking about Seth Curry leaving. I think Seth Curry out. I think he out. I don't think Seth Curry going to be a Brooklyn Net. But they got Nick Claxton and Royce O'Neal in the trade package. I don't know if I like that. Personally, I would like to see Nick Claxton stay in as a starter and Royce O'Neal stay on the bench. You know, that's a good look. There's a lot of we should do this, we should do that. But before we get into that, since I kind of want to go back and forth with somebody about the draft. Shout out to my guy Leaf Diggy in the building. Shout out to my guy Barry. Shout out to Barry. He said Clax said no, Clax not coming to the Valley, bro. No, we not doing that. Clax is staying. He on his last year. There's nothing that the Suns could give us, Barry, for us to give them Nick Claxton. Nick Claxton, we got on a draft. Nick Claxton played the way he played last year, and he wasn't a draft pick. We would have to give him the bag. We not trading no more draft picks for nothing. We're gonna get something in return for these players. We not trading Nick Claxton for DeAndre Ayton. His bag is no, we can't afford these players, Barry. That shit is not happening. I'm tired of these teams picking us apart like a fucking turkey, getting whatever they want and acting like it's all good. And then furthermore, I feel like some of that is exaggeration on my part. I think we won the trade with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant window is getting close, shorter and shorter for him to win the championship. He came to the Brooklyn Nets to win the championship. He left only getting us to the second round, max 7 games, but still the second round. And you praise him, Barry, but that's all he did here. Nets fans don't feel the same way about Kevin Durant the way you do. He played a great game, yes. But again, my knock on him, like I said last night on Big Ox show where I was with Leaf, is he got Jared Allen minutes took by DeAndre Jordan. The deal was supposed to be KD and Kyrie. Who the hell agreed to DeAndre Jordan coming? I tried to hype him up like he was going to be the Lob City, but that shit wasn't no damn Lob City. And his defense was atrocious. So if Kevin Durant never brung DeAndre Jordan, we might have been some. Oh, there you go with the Simmons shit, man. Yo, listen, man, we ain't worried about Simmons. Simmons is funny because we don't really never factor him in until what we will and won't do. I'm gonna throw the link in the chat. I see my guy. This is JTV here. Leaf is here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throw the link in the chat. Those my guys. Big Brooklyn Nets is in the building, man. Brooklyn Nets fans is in the building. But yeah, Kevin Durant, he went and got Bradley Beal on his team, and it's like, man, you're a super team making green eggs, hams, and bacon, like whatever, bruh. Like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what up, Leaf?
Brooklyn fan bam, what it do, bro? What's good, a breeze?
Chilling, man. I just want to see what we gonna do with this 21st and 22nd pick. Like I was saying on Ox stream last night, they don't take their 20 something picks and do nothing with. Now, granted, Nick Claxton is a 31st pick, second round, and if they continue that, then they might as well keep the 21st and 22nd pick. So I see it both ways, Leaf. On one side, I see them taking the 21st and 22nd pick and doing the most from it because of all of the assistant coaches that they hired. Every assistant coach that they hired has experience with player development. So that would, go into the reason why they would need 2 draft picks in the draft. But based off of recent history, they
Right.
don't play none of these draft picks for real. They don't get a lot of minutes. And it took Claxton 3 to 4 seasons before he actually put up some real numbers. So, I just don't see them picking the 21st and 22nd pick. I really think they trade up. That's just me though. I don't watch college ball enough to say I know everything about who's coming in the draft. I heard Hood Shafino is a good pick for us. I heard Grant Nelson is a good pick for us. There's a few more that I can't remember offhand, but what you got on this, man? What's up?
Now, I was taking a look at the mock draft. The two names that kept coming up in the mock draft for us, I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but James Najee, he was like a Nigerian version of Jalen Duran, the kid I was talking about from Detroit.
Yeah.
He basically like a savage, more athletic version of him, and
Mm-hmm.
Jet Howard.
What's his name? What's his name?
His name is James Najee. James Najee.
James Nash. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
James Najee from Nigeria, and Jet Howard. You familiar with Jawan Howard? That's his son.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I
he
heard
got
he
he
a
got
shooter.
he definitely got the scat, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, all right, yo, if we ended up drafting them too, okay, then I don't have no problem with coming off of Joe Harris, because like Joe Harris is getting too much goddamn bread. One,
Facts.
and two, he basically gonna be doing the same thing whatchamacallit do. So if we're gonna go young, we're gonna go young.
Yeah.
Okay, it depends on how we go young or whatever.
Those the most those the most interesting trade packages for me. Trading Spencer Dinwiddie and Joe Harris because both of them are making 20 million, and I don't think they worth all that. But this is your
Yeah.
guy. This is your guy, James Najee. Let's
Uh-huh.
take a look at him. He's 6'11", 226. He played for Barcelona, Spain, country, Nigeria. They say James Najee, who turns 19 on August 14th this year, amongst the youngest players in the top 80 prospects, standing at 6'11", 226 with a 7'5" wingspan, is a rotational center for Barcelona. He
Right.
averaged 6 minutes. That's not a lot.
Yeah.
Um, he started playing basketball in 2016. He just okay. Prior to moving to yada yada. Okay, let me see. Across 43 total contests, he averaged 3.5, 2.3. I mean, these are not stellar stats. I'm by any means of the
They
imagination.
not, but I mean, like with 8.7 minutes per game, man. I'm like, listen, listen. I don't really know as far as the draft will go. I was intrigued on Grant Nelson. I just don't know if he's gonna fall that far.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but as far as the mock draft go, the names they kept coming up was James Najee and
Mm-hmm.
Chad Howard. But as far as the trade packages go,
They compare James Najee to Clint Capella and Mitchell Robinson.
Clint
So if
Capella
he
and Mitchell
is that,
Robinson.
I would like to see him on the team, especially coming off the bench after Claxton.
Yeah, definitely,
So
for sure,
maybe
for
that'd
sure,
be
for
a
sure.
good look.
For sure, for sure. And like now as far as the trade packages go, listen, you already know how I feel about Dinwiddie. I've been on. Listen, we talked about that 1,001 times.
Right.
Dinwiddie, Joe Harris, they could both kick. They both kick rocks. Seth Curry, I'm hearing that like he probably gonna walk to or whatever. Listen, I'm not really too concerned on that. What we really need is tempo pushers and facilitators. I don't even care if I get them at the guard position no more, bro. Like we could get them at the 4, the 3, like anywhere. I don't care, bro. Like listen,
Right.
just get me some. Just get me it. Listen, if I come into if it's a week before we having this conversation a week before first week of the season, bro, and
Yeah.
Ben Simmons is still the best passer on our roster, I'm pissed. I'm not happy, bro. Like I swear I'm not, bro. Like because here's the thing, like listen, we gonna continue to go through. Listen, we could get younger players that could fill those voids. We
Yeah.
can get younger players that don't need to get no money to fill those voids, bro. Listen, the whole point of us getting the damn draft picks back is so that we don't go and try to swing for the fences like we did when we went all in on these teams that we won, the KG years and the KG Paul Pierce years and the Kevin Durant years, but
Right.
so we
Because
don't have
none
to
of it
go all
worked.
in on that because none of
None
it
of it worked.
none of it none of it has worked. I'm gonna just say
But
that none of
that's
it
the
has
point.
worked.
But that's again to your point. But it don't make no sense going in that direction if you know the end road of it. And on top of
well, the thing is, I'm not even gonna say that because the thing is, listen, if like outside of our conversations, man, listen, we just harping on what happened. Other than that, man, like, listen, when James Harden, Kyrie, Kevin Durant, bro, like, listen, those three at like healthy, they were destined for a championship. We all know that, bro. Like, we saying it like we was destined at least for Eastern
they didn't
Conference
do it
crown.
the right way though. They put the team together like a Mr. Potato Head. Like you gotta fucking build this shit from the ground up. And I feel like we missed out because again, Jared Allen, he was a major piece. Again, KD, he came and he added scoring in the low post. We didn't have that before he got here. Kyrie came and he just is a bucket. You know what he brings to the game. But again, these first 2 seasons, we didn't see a lot of basketball from neither one of them. And then the season that we did, they got to the second round. Then in the next season, they didn't follow it through. In totality, they probably played less than 100 games together in 4 seasons. It's just not worth the front office as a new owner for Joe Tsai to see all of the money that he's losing by investing in these players. You might as well go from the draft. Nobody gonna be mad at that. You know what I'm saying?
Well. Here's the thing. The thing is, we don't have no choice in the matter now because listen, with all of the pieces that we got out of the KD and Kyrie deals, the thing is like we got a haul, but but really we got to put some type of leadership around them young guys because they still just young players. Mikal is still relatively young. Cam is still relatively young. Nick Claxton is still relatively young. You know what I'm saying? We still got to put some type of leadership, some type of floor leadership, or some type of passing leadership togetherness around that. I don't know the player, bro. Like I'll be honest with you, I really don't. I don't have a clue. You know, but I know what type of player that needs to be put around it. We need somebody that could facilitate and push the pace. I don't really care if it's at the guard position anymore. Be honest with you, brother. Like it could be at the 2, the 3, the 4. Hell, it could be at the 5 if we could find it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but listen, we need somebody that's gonna continue to push the pace, dot up the court. Because when your top player, when you have that, when your leader is a facilitator, is somebody that's willing to get everybody involved. We've seen that just this past year with the Nuggets. Everybody has kept asking me, what can we learn from the Nuggets? What can we learn is that, we need unselfishness. That's what we need. You know what I'm saying? And if we get that, and then all the other, like, listen, all them other pieces and everything else can combine together. You know what I'm saying? Because we all got players that could bring up the ball and do this and do that and facilitate. We got to learn how to do it together.
Right. To add to that, Jacque Vaughn seems that's his coach's style. I heard him say that, we don't want to marry Cam Thomas to 46 points and this and that. Basically saying we don't need one player doing everything. So that's the same style of coaching that Jacque Vaughn brings. Shout out to Jaffe. I thought he was pulling up. He's one of the more educated college. He knows about college ball players. You know what I'm saying? I kind of wanted to hear what he was going to say. So if you there, Jaffe, pull back up. We need to chat. But to your point, Leaf, yes, leadership is necessary, and I think we get some of that in Jacque Vaughn, opposed to the player like a Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving feeling like they're the leader of the team. We get the leader of the team now, Jacque Vaughn. I think he with the relationships he's already established being an assistant coach, has a relationship with the front office already, so he don't need to make good with them. He's already good. That being said, him being an assistant coach, I don't want to say that he's a player coach, but at the same time I do feel like he can connect with the players, and with a sense of, how you say, humbleness, for lack of better words, because he hasn't always been a great coach and he wasn't this great player. What I think is interesting though is this though, Leaf, is that a lot of players that weren't great in the NBA seem to be great coaches, right?
That's the yeah.
You know
They
what I
seem
mean? Like
they seem
Phil
yeah yeah. I'm
Jackson.
saying that of like somewhat like of the case, but at the same time, you do need players on the floor to put to make it all match. The thing is like
Facts,
with
facts.
I'll give you the Golden State situation. The Golden State situation where it was Mark Jackson tried to turn Steph Curry into the guy. He tried to focus on him turning him into the guy. What Steve Kerr did is added X's and O's for Klay Thompson and Draymond Green.
Right.
That's what he did. It's basically you got the ignition started in terms of like, okay, who's gonna be the face, who's gonna be the all-star. Let him loose, let him play his game, but let's put something else around him to mix with that. That way, if he just playing his game, we could just go to something else if something else ain't working. The thing with the thing that I noticed about the Warriors, they executed when Steph wasn't hitting them crazy threes. The thing
Okay.
that is about the Nuggets, they executed when Joker wasn't hitting all his circuit shots and everything, because Joker is a willing passer. That's the
Right.
thing about it. Joker is willing to die. He's all right with 15 assists, 20 something points, and 15 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
his thing. That's kind of
Right.
what he want to do. And then the
Right.
game, then they saying
I
the
would I
game
would
plan.
I would hold you there real quick because again, I want to add to that. That's what I learned about the winning teams. The winning teams let the players show the team their skill set, and then the team decides, do they want to build around this player and around their skill set and then develop them like that. Now, I said that to say that Jokic, him being a passer in that soft spot right there in the paint, allows players like Bruce Brown and Aaron going into uh punish defenses for double teaming Jokic in that soft spot by cutting to the basket on the baseline or
Right,
just around the rim. So
right.
I'm saying that to say, you gotta credit Mike Malone. Some of that is X's and O's, and this
Uh-huh.
is me drawing it up, and this is how I need y'all to execute this. Because sometimes it be that it where just because you know the play I'ma do, don't mean you gonna stop it. I'ma
Exactly.
execute it so well that you're not even gonna be able to stop it.
Yeah. That, but the thing about it is, man, like when we talk about in the case of Joker, we talking about somebody offensively that's a jack of all trades. We talking about a combination of Dirk Nowitzki, Arvydas Sabonis, and Zach Randolph, all balled in one. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that he could play in the paint if he need to, bro. Like he could shoulder lane you to death with the young Dro style, bro. Like he could play on the perimeter at the top of the key. I could play catch and shoot off that. I could play post
Yeah.
fade game on some dirt shit. Listen, be honest with you, in terms of offensive ability, listen, the best offensive player that we still have on our team as of right now, bro, is Cam Thomas. That's just plain and simple, bro. Like it is
Yeah.
what it is.
I,
So
I think we could get 20, 20, and 20 out of Cam Thomas, Cam Johnson, and Mikal Bridges. You
I
know,
listen. I think we can too, but not without somebody that's willing to facilitate and get them easier buckets. That's the
I
thing
think
about it, bro. Like
I think
we need.
Spencer is willing. You don't think Spencer? You don't like
I
Spencer. I
think
get it.
Spencer is not the guy.
Okay, no,
He's
I'm not
not.
going to debate with you. I'm not going to debate with you. So Ben Simmons, it did what he did out. Like let's just put them in a situation right now, just hypothetically that they're not going to be the point guard, right? And we're going for it. Let's say we do take these two picks and move up in the draft. Is there a point guard you see that you want to start as a rookie for the Brooklyn Nets?
No, I don't see a point guard. But here's the thing. Like,
You-
listen, I've been
Barry
said
talk
it.
about trading for Dame. You want that?
No, I mean, well, here's the thing: if we trade for Dame, we still gonna have the Ben Simmons problem. Is he gonna hit the court? Listen, I don't even know what that is. Be honest with you, bro. Like I'm
Right.
so fed up. I'm so fed up with he making workout videos after the season over and talking about he gonna play with
We need
Australia,
more.
bro.
Right.
I'm like, what the hell? It's ticking me off to like the highest tier. I don't know if bringing Dame in for whatever we gonna bring him in for, bro, because we can't get his contract off, so he's still gonna be here, or
Right.
like some physically on the roster, so he's still
Right.
gonna be here. So like my thing is just like there's not nobody that I see as a better floor spacer and a better facilitator in this draft that I could think of. Like you listen, you sold me on Grant Nelson, but I just don't think he's falling that far.
Right.
My thing
But
is, it's like his. I'm gonna make a couple more points and I'm gonna dip because I gotta charge his phone. But
okay.
my thing is this: we are not gonna find nobody that could facilitate better than Ben Simmons. That's one. We're not going to find anybody that's going to space the floor and provide a offensive repertoire better just as good or half as good as Joker or bring shit out is like and I don't know what's going to happen and I don't know how it's going to happen, but I will say this. Listen, first thing first, Dinwiddie, Seth Curry, Joe Harris. They could go. They could kick rocks. Ben Simmons could kick rocks for all I care. I don't know how we gonna build this thing at all, man. Like I'm kind of looking. I'm looking for answers, just like you are, bro. But I
I'm
honestly
gonna be honest with
really
you.
don't know, and I gotta
Yeah.
conclude it that way, bro. Like I
Yeah.
really don't know, man. Let me get back up in the chat because
All
I gotta
right.
charge this damn phone, bro. Like we gonna talk more on it. Yo, I'm doing draft on Thursday, bro. Thursday
What's
I'm
what?
doing a draft on my
Okay.
channel. I'm gonna
Tag
do
me.
the yeah. I'm gonna tap
You
you,
know I'm
bro.
trying
Like
to be part of it.
yeah, definitely. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to do it as early as possible. I'm probably gonna have some previous engagement or whatever, like what I got to do outside. But I'm gonna try to do it as early as possible. I'm gonna hit you up. I'll hit you up the link message, bro. I got you on the Twitter.
I need the
Shout out.
link, man.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to everybody in Nets World. Shout out to Nets Daily. Shout out to all the Nets pages. BK all day, man. Our city gonna stand up again, man. You know what it is.
Facts, man. Shout the
Yeah.
Leaf, man. Nets fans is the best fans. You see him out here. He pull up. He talk heavy. We out here, man. The Nets fan base is growing. The culture is growing. And as a fan, I want to see us draft a rookie and him have a great career, win a championship here, and retire, get his jersey retired here, it didn't do commentating or something. Like he never lead the Brooklyn Nets just because he loved the team. And players gotta have a culture to love. When they talk about how, you know, there's players that don't there's teams that players are not attracted to. Portland for one, like with Dame Lillard. Nobody wanna play there. Shaq said he wanted to play in Orlando or LA or Miami because that's where the weather nice. That's where the flamingos, huh, Shaq? You know what I mean? Yo, what's good, Jaffe, man? Listen, man, on a recap, let me just introduce y'all to who Jaffe is, man. Jaffe is somebody that kind of called this, earlier in the season before it happened, kind of was right about a lot of the stuff that did happen. I won't wait too long, man. Nets fans is the best fans. Talk to him, man. What's good, Jaffe? I don't know where Jaffe at, but you know what I mean. That was my introduction for him. But yeah, man. Listen, I really feel like I want to see that as a fan, I call myself a big fan, and as a fan, I want to see that. I want to see us draft a player. It could be Ken Thomas. They ain't give him no minutes for real in the first season. In the second season, it could have went way better, way different. But again, the way we ran our offense was partly because of the offensive assistant coaches that was there because of Nash regime and staff, coach team. Now they're not there. We're going to be doing different things. In my opinion, if we're going to run this offense the right way, you're going to put Mikal Bridges at the 3. You put Mikal Bridges at the 3 because he can knock down that corner 3, and you keep him there because that's what he's best at. And if the defense don't pump, if Mikal Bridges has the option to pump fake and either go right or left, and I seen him make tough shots in that corner. So I said that to say that Mikal Bridges can become a more efficient player by taking less shots. Mikal Bridges shouldn't just up his shot attempt, and just because he could take a lot of shots, he take a lot of shots. He said his favorite player is Kevin Durant. So you know that one of the things that make Kevin Durant one of the better players in the NBA ever is his field goal percentage, his accuracy. And I want to see Mikal Bridges work on being efficient going into next season. Talk to me, Barry. What's good, man? What's up with your boy, man?
Yo,
What's good, Barry?
what's good, bro?
Chilling. What's good with KD, man? What's going on? Talk to me, man. How you
What
doing?
happened? What happened?
First, how you doing? How you doing, Barry?
It was good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. KD, man, what's going on? Talk to me, man.
Man, if you want to win, come to the Valley. That's all I gotta say.
So this, you think in the second year he could get it done with Bill?
Yeah, come on.
What's the furthest Bill ever been in the playoffs? First round? Y'all
He's
talking
playing with-
heavy about Bill, but what's the most he did in the playoffs?
He's going to be playing with Booker and KD. Come on.
What's the most he did in the playoffs? How many times he been to the playoffs in his career? Bradley Beal has played 45 games in the playoffs in his career, averaged 23 and a half points, 4.5 boards, almost shy of 4 assists, 3.8 assists. In 2021, he averaged 30 games. He played 5 games, bro. 45 games. How long he been in the league? How long
Like
he
what?
been?
10 season now?
Bradley Beal, 2020, round 1, 2012, 10 seasons, man. Come on, he played 45 games in the playoffs. They not locking it down. Denver is still the team to beat, even with the addition of Bradley Beal.
We'll see.
You think Phoenix number 1 over Denver?
Of course.
Bradley Beal?
Yeah.
Come on,
What?
Brady.
Come on.
Phoenix ain't got no bench. They will get this man.
They're gonna trade Aiden, bro.
Yo, and how many games Bradley Beal even played? Y'all be talking like he liked that. He played 50 games last season. Stop it, Barry. This ain't your guy. This guy.
How much games Simmons played?
Oh, you funny. Simmons ain't on our team though. I mean, Simmons ain't on the KD team. He ain't got to worry about that.
I mean, you said Bill didn't play what? 50 games? How much games Simmons played? Oh, okay.
My fault. Yeah, my fault. What
Yeah,
you say? I heard you say some funny shit. What you said?
Yeah, you said Bill played 50. How much games Simmons played?
Nah, you wildin' for that, man. You wildin' for that. Yo, look, man. All I can tell you is this: Ben Simmons is not even in the equation right now. He's like an addition, an asterisk. You know, he's one of those. If it happens, we'll add to what we already doing, but we haven't included him into the winning recipe. He has to show that he can actually put on a Brooklyn Nets jersey and play some basketball.
Yeah.
When he decides to do that, and that's happening, then I'll put more in that energy in that conversation.
To be honest, the Nets should just go get Dame, bro.
Nah, that's a wrap. We not doing that.
I'm telling you, y'all need another scorer,
bro. Nah, listen. Peace and blessings to you, Coach Ed. Nah, man, Dame here. We missed out on him on 2012, but just to fast forward, nah, he said Miami 3 times, and then he said Brooklyn twice, and then he said Miami first and us second. That basically tell you where he want to go. He doing that for the media to say Brooklyn or Miami, but he basically saying I'm out of here. I don't want to play for Portland. I don't like the fans like that.
Yeah.
Yo, my fault. Yo, yeah. Now I was saying, I don't listen, man. When it come down to shout out to Coach, hey man, Heart of the City, Tuesdays at 8:30. Um, they look, man. No, no, no. We not worried about none of that, man. You love to have the Simmons jokes, man. We shout out to Barry, but nah, man. We not tripping off that. And when it come down to KD, bro, they ain't got no bench. All of the teams that's winning got benches. All of the teams that had good records got benches. Look at what the bench did for us. Royce O'Neal won 2 games for us. You know, 2 games, and when you think about playoffs, that shit could have decided whether we was in a 6th seed or 7th seed or 8th seed. You know what I mean? You never know how things could go losing those 2 games. What kind of domino effect that is. So a team that got a strong starting five but no bench, and a team that got a strong starting five and a bench, because it's not like the starting five on Denver is weak. They got a good team. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we not doing that. You gonna respect Royce. You gonna respect Royce. You're not gonna do that. What you mean? Royce, he had 2 game winners. KD, he missed the shot and he caught the rebound from the shot that KD missed. You know what I'm saying? You know, made KD realize that he got good teammates. You know what I mean? Like, yo, man, you listen, KD don't care about no teammates, man. You know what I'm saying? He don't care about no teammates like that, man. He just, I don't know, man. What he did is it's messed up, man. Can't be doing us like that. Know what I mean? But you know what? I ain't even tripping, man. I'm glad we got Mikal Bridges, to keep it real with you. We got a bigger window to win. Like we had before Jared Allen got traded in Caris. That core 4, man, I will always remember that team. That run with D-Lo, too. I will always remember that. Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports said Phoenix will be okay, but it takes more than a 3-piece to win a chip. You still need additional help off the Pons. That's a fact. And the Phoenix Suns is lukewarm, baby. This I get you, Barry. I would say Wasabi Watanabe is definitely coming to the Valley. I seen Yuta in the interview. He said KD make his job easy. I see that happening. I see Yuta try to put the ball on the floor a few times with the Brooklyn Nets. You know, I thought he should have got more minutes anyway because we was taking a lot of threes. I didn't understand why one of the best shooters was not getting minutes over. You know, sometimes even Royce O'Neal, excuse me, because Royce O'Neal was taking a lot of threes he shouldn't have been taking. I put that on coaching. You know, they setting up to play. The defense want that shot too. You know, the defense might want that shot more than the offense want the shot. Having Royce taking 9 threes a game, that's just not good basketball, man. Especially when he ain't knocking down his first 4 or 5. You know, if you're knocking down your first 4 or 5, yeah, you take 9 because some of that is a heat check. You know, you just, everything going in. I'm going to just keep going to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just keep going. And if it keep going in, you just keep going. That's the heat check. Sometimes you know what I mean? You just stay hot. So, you know, but that's not the case sometimes. And that's why, you know, you got to realize that offense that we had, it was the reason why he was taking those threes, not necessarily that, you know, he was creating that shot for him to take the 3. You know, the offensive schemes had the ball coming his way for him to take the 3. But if we kept that same offensive scheme and he was taking 9 threes, Royce O'Neal is not the player to take 9 threes. I was saying it could be Wasabi Watanabe or somebody else, but honestly, I don't really want that shot all the time. You know, Royce O'Neal was taking the elbow 3, taking a 3 from the middle. You know, a lot of his shot attempts, and that's good, but you know, it just on the effect of impact winning. We could switch up the offensive schemes, get him better looks at the basket. We don't need him taking deep threes from the elbow or deep from the middle. I mean, But we gonna see, man. The draft is the 22nd, man. That's right around the corner. Facts. Uh, he says, I hope Nets fans pull up next month though. July 1st. Yeah, man. Be there, be square, man. We trying to get there. We trying to have fun. We trying to compete. I know I'm trying to win. I got 4 1-on-1s. Me versus Fraz, me versus JJ Jackson. Me personally, I'm not trying to have 4 1-on-1s. I play Kev. I play T-Time. Fraz coming from out of town. I'm definitely going to get a 1-on-1 with him. And maybe JJ Jackson, I'll do those. But T-Time 1-1-2, it's like ridiculous. Like me and Cab is 1-up. Me and T-Time 1-up when it come to 1-on-1s. Oh man, July 1st, man. I hope that it's not raining. If it's raining, we reschedule. And I'm never playing in the rain. I don't care, man. I don't give two flying cows. I just won't do it. It's not gonna happen. That being said, listen, man, Nets fans is the best fans. Be there. Brooklyn Bridge Park, 1:00, pay it 2. It's the same place that the Brooklyn Nets do practice in the park. And like right in the off season, right before the season starts. So, we're gonna see. Oh yeah, you got a game with T-Time too. Yeah. So okay, all right. So Barry, he got 2 games too. I got 2 games. I got 4 games. I'm not trying to play 4 1-on-1s. That's a lot. 4 1-on-1s. I'd rather play. I don't know. I'm definitely trying to play 2 games. Oh, excuse me. I'm definitely trying to play 2 games. Definitely got to play Fraz Taz. And I guess I definitely got to play. See, I never played JJ Jackson. So I definitely got to play 3 games. But I feel like I do got to play all 4. Oh, my gosh. Wow. I guess I do. Guess I will. But that's what I really want. Since they all want to play me 1-on-1, why don't we get like a 4-on-4? Them 4 on the same team at one time versus me, Jay, Jaffe, Brandon. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. I don't know, man. I'm trying to see, man. Word. I look at it like this. Word. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, listen, man. Hold on. Barry said, whoever on my team ain't taking no L. Yo, man, listen. I don't know who you a KD fan, so you showing up. You'll be on the Nets side or the Knicks side, so that's funny. But Barry's a good player, man. I might like to believe that, but what I will say is I'm not coming there for the hee-hees and the ha-has. You know what I mean? I'm coming there to win. I know y'all not. I know y'all not gonna take no losses, but I'm gonna give y'all a loss. I'm gonna give you a L. Y'all don't have to take anything. Just let me give it to you. That's how nice I am. I'm very nice. You guys don't never say I ain't never did nothing for you. You think you gotta go somewhere and take something? You guys don't have to do that. Not when Breezy around. No, I'm giving L's. You don't have to take a L when I'm giving them. That's just what it is, man. Oh man, every now and again. And again, man, I don't want to talk spicy, man, because that's not really my style right now. They see what I could do. I see what they could do. And what I will say is I didn't see Barry and T-Time play. And I heard y'all betting money. And if y'all betting money, I ain't betting no money for one. But if I had to put my, who will win out of Barry and T-Top? I don't know. I would say Barry, man. I think you're gonna run circles around T-Tom, man. You know, I think that's what it is. I don't think he could guard you. You know what I'm saying? But can you guard him? That's the question. I know he can't guard you. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Word. Listen, man. I really want to see it happen. I want to see it happen. I want to see it happen. I think the score will be 11-10 Barry. I think it'll be a good game. I think if I play JJ, I definitely think I could beat JJ. JJ got to jump up, but he don't go to the basket a lot. You know what I'm saying? He don't got no midi for real. You know, he taking deep shots. So yeah, he not scary. You know what I mean? He not scary at all. But he could play. He could play though. Oh man, this dude Reggie is hilarious. Yo, Barry, they go Reggie. He was playing my clip with the fanboy. I'll be crying. I was like, yo, this dude is playing this clip with kids, man. This shit is hilarious. Yo. Oh man. Yo, Reggie, man. I know that you be everywhere, man. You know, July 1st, we gonna be in New York playing basketball, you heard? Real live basketball. But Brooklyn Nets fans to the versus the Knicks fans, you know what I mean? But any fans can play, you know. I got 4 1v1s. I'm not trying to play 4 1-on-1s. I'm trying to play those same 4 plays in one game like a 4-on-4. That's what I really want to do, man. They asking for the most, man. That's a lot. Word. I ain't trying to do that, man. Y'all want to play basketball for real. Like, chill. But I don't know. Maybe I the momentum and the adrenaline that had me. You know what I mean? Playing 4 games. You know, it might be the first game. I'm definitely gonna get through. Second game, I'm definitely gonna get through. Then I'm a. Oh, all right. Yeah, now.
Can you try to get mangoes before you go to the store today?
Yeah.
I mean, go to work.
Yeah. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't know, man. I do want to play those 1-on-1s, but shit, man. I don't know, man. I'll do the 2 1-on-1s and then I'll do a 2-on-2 that third game. I'll do that. Reggie say he in Phoenix, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You say you be everywhere, man. If you so happen to be in New York around that time, you know what I mean? We gonna be playing basketball over there, man. But yeah, man. Listen, Barry. When it come down to your boy KD, trust me, bro. He's a green eggs and ham and bacon, super team making. Man, listen, Bradley Beal ain't like that in the playoffs. I ain't scared. That's funny. He said Nets fans and stress fans. Yeah, we got swept twice, man. We was vexed. All summer I'm vexed, man. I'm trying to figure out what we gonna do in this draft. Hopefully we do the right thing. We need to get talent on our team that we can see from the draft, get busy and win like Magic Johnson for the Lakers. I know you know that. You're a Laker fan. We need to see, not that we got a draft pick the same as Magic Johnson. That's a high draft pick. We don't got a draft pick like that. But I'm just saying we need a rookie to impact our winning immediately. We got 2 first-round draft picks. We could trade up and get 1 through 10. I think 10. They saying we could get the Mavs pick at 10. Or we could get 10 through 15, man. We're going to see. We're going to see, man. BG said I want the 1v1 with Jaffe. Jaffe around, man. I want to see this. Reggie said Royce. Yeah, I still like Royce, man. He had 2 game winners for us, man. I like Royce. He good money. I like Royce. Don't get me lying. I like Royce. Facts. Shit. And on that note, he's somebody that's on the trade block. A lot of our players, they looking like they on the trade block. I don't think we going to next season with the same roster. I honestly think we build around Cam Johnson, Nick Claxton, and Mikal Bridges. I want them to have Cam Thomas at the 2. We can fix a lot of the stuff that we looking for by putting Cam Thomas at the 2. You don't need an extra scorer. We got one in Cam Thomas. You got 3 players in Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, and Cam Thomas that can give you 20 points per night, per game. 20 points per game. That's 60 points right there. You want to trade DFS? Fine, you're a good trade piece. Royce O'Neal, he a good trade piece. Or you could keep them for the defensive purposes because they 3-and-D guys, both DFS and Royce the right now. No, Royce the right choice, right? Seth Curry looked like he gonna get traded. Wasabi Watanabe looking like he gonna get traded. Ed Sumner definitely on the trade block. Seth Curry, Patty Mills on the trade block. We got 4 or 5 players definitely on the trade block. Definitely. So, I don't know, man. He said, how far you see Nets going next season? I think they can go playoffs. I give us that. I give us the playoffs. Facts. We went to the playoffs 5 seasons in a row. I think this be the 6th. I think this could be the 6th. I give us the credit. I believe we can do it. Nah, I'm serious. I believe it. I'm gonna keep it real. I think that the coaching staff that we put together is good for player development. Got Jock Vaughn, who was a plethora assistant coach and was a head coach. Didn't do stellar, but the experience gonna make him a better head coach into his next opportunity next season. I'm confident we get to the playoffs. I don't have enough to say. There's not enough that I've seen to say that we are more than playoff contenders for next season. But what I will say is I think we can do better than 6th place going into next season. We'll be a better playoff team. We'll go from 6th seed maybe to 5th or 4th. So from now, Barry, you asking me, I think the best we can do next season is going to the playoffs, the 4th seed. And maybe I'm lowballing it. But realistically, optimistically, as a fan, like not biased, I think the best we could do from what I see currently with the roster we have, we could be at best 4th seed going into the playoffs. Barry said Curry and Yuta going to be free agents. Yeah, they out of here, bro. We ain't tripping off that. They out of here for sure. But yeah, man, I don't think Phoenix is a contender like that. You know, they got teams ahead of them in the West. They not better than Denver. Denver is better than Phoenix, I think. I think Phoenix is number 3 behind Sacramento. I think it's going to be Denver, Sacramento, Phoenix. And it's going to be a toggle between 3 and 2, 2 and 3. 2 and 3 is going to toggle through the season. It's not going to be, just one solidified. It might be a toggle between 1 and 2 or 1, 2, and 3. Maybe that. Maybe 1, 2, and 3 is a toggle on the West Coast between Denver, Sacramento, and Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns, the Denver Nuggets, and Sacramento Kings. Yeah, but yeah, man, I just wanted to pull up for a little bit, let y'all know that we got the draft is coming up, and we focus on what I mean, what's going to happen with that, because going forward we got to be able to get that talent and utilize it and make them more than a trade piece, make them more important than a trade piece. But yeah, man, nah, I appreciate y'all, man. If like, share, comment, subscribe, throw some suggestions in the chat about what the Brooklyn Nets should do on draft day. Y'all got any players y'all think we should go after? Who y'all like? Who y'all don't like? Who fits? Not just who y'all like, but who fits the Brooklyn Nets. And remember, for us to be a playoff team, I think that's our window for what we consider successful. Right now, I don't think we are a championship contending team. I think we are a playoff contending team. Fourth, going fourth place or around those lines. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Reggie. Shout out to Barry. Shout out to Leaf. Shout out to Jaffe. Shout out to Coach, the Heart of the City, 8:30 on Tuesdays. That's tomorrow. Shout out to This Is JTV. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the Nets fans. We the best fans, man. And man, listen, enjoy your day. The weather is nice. It's beautiful outside. Count your blessings. I know what's up, man. Peace.